Hello, it's Denise. Welcome to my video. Today I'm just going to be making a basic, simple paper flower, showing you how I make mine. I'm just gonna start off with sort of like a turquoise colored flower. And what we're going to be doing is first we're going to start off. I was using just two of the die cuts. These are the two sizes that we'll be using. This is the bigger one, and then this is the smaller one. And I just cut out a few of them just to have them. You never know if you want your flower to be bigger, smaller, what have you. Anyways, so we're going to start off with the smaller one, okay? Now what you're going to do is you're going to get a foamy mat. Sometimes I like to use my my mouse pad. You can actually use that. It's a good idea if you don't have a foam pad. Anything that has cushion that you can actually take down a ballpoint tool and cup it in the middle. Well, that's what we're going to do with this. We're going to cup it right down in the middle of the flower. Okay. Now what you're going to do is once you've cupped your flower like I have, it doesn't have to be right, you know, smack dead into the center, but try pushing it going all the way around. Now I'm going to take, I actually broke off the tip here to my ballpoint. So yeah, if you're wondering why one hand's done and the other one's not, it gets in my way crafting, so I only choose to do the one. I actually do acrylic nails as well, so I like to show the ladies how they're done and how I do them. So anyways, going around, and I'm just gonna circle this around this tool. Just taking it and going around again the metal end of it. You can use, you know, actually anything as small as the petal, nothing like a pencil. It's of course going to be too big, but maybe a toothpick or something like that. Okay, so now as I believe I've done all the corners, you're wanting to take some glue. I have a hard time doing this, but take some glue and put it around each petal, okay? Because what you're going to do is you're going to kind of fold them in together. Okay, taking the two of them first of all, one from one side, one from the other side, and you're going to kind of connect those two together, pushing them in, you know, so that they're rounded. You don't want them to be flat. Hold those there for a second, and then you're going to go and you're going to put glue on the one where there's the two petals. You see? There's the two, and then there's the one where you're going to put glue on the one that has the two. You're going to smush that together, and then go ahead and do that to the rest of them. You don't need much glue, because this is just going to be the center of your flower. What I despise is the stringy glue. And you just got to take your fingers and just roll them together. Okay, so that's what we have. Okay. If there's actually any glue that you do not want your flower to have on it, just go ahead and take your lighter and it'll melt it away. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take another small one. You may, I think we're going to use 2 or 3 of the same size for right now. And again, now you're going to take your ballpoint, your ballpoint tool, and then you're going to just round each petal. You're going to cup the center. Cell phone. I've been looking for an apartment, and I'm assuming that it's been somebody's trick playing, because I'm getting people calling me and asking me about my property. It says I'm a renter. I have no property. Well, I'm in Buffalo, New York, and people are calling me from California, and I mean from all over the place, so go figure. Like I said again, I'm sure it's just a prank of somebody who has too much time on their hands, or somebody that's younger and immature. Now, what you're going to do is, if you have tweezers, you're going to take each corner and you're going to just bend it over. Each petal, I'm sorry. And you're just going to pinch it over. Just close it in on the tip of the tweezers. Now you're going to take that flower piece that you just made, a smaller one in the beginning, apply glue to it, and then place that right in the center of the one you just done, or just finished. So it's going to look like that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take the glue and apply it around again. Either you can just take it and apply it around the center piece of flower itself, or it's up to you. And then just push those pieces right together like a sandwich. I don't use a lot of glue, so enough. And you don't want to push it too tight together, but just enough so that it stays. And this is what you're going to have so far. This should look like. Okay? Doing the same thing with the third one, what you just done. Cupping the center of the flower. Now, the only thing you're going to do different is, once you've cupped your flower and around each petal, you're going to turn it over onto your cushion pad. I keep getting off the camera, sorry. And you're going to cup just the center of that flower. Okay, it's pushed down in the center. Cup it, and the petal should come up. Like so. Okay, so now you're going to apply your glue to the one you just done beforehand. And you're going to apply that right into the center of that flower, like so, making sure that it's straight. I've had many cricket flowers. Then you're going to apply glue to, very little glue, to each petal. Excuse me. And you're going to apply it, very little glue to each petal, and then just pushing it. Just very, very little. Not all the way against that flower, but enough. You want it to kind of just sit onto it, nothing tight, pushed or compressed. That's how you want it to look. Okay? So there you have it. Now you can either leave it like that, or you can keep going. I'm going to actually keep going. So I'm going to use another, but I'm going to go up a size bigger. Cupping around each petal, and then into the center, as you've done with all flowers. And then you're going to flip it around again, and then cup the center like you just did the last one. You're going to apply a little glue onto that flower there that you just done. Now I put a little more glue onto it than I would any of the others, and I'm just going to put that in the center. Kind of get your petals to kind of go in a different direction as all the others. And then because there's so much glue on there, you can just go ahead and push up those petals, and they're automatically just going to stay where they should be. Where you want them to, I should say. Okay. So there you have it. Just your little simple, plain little rose. And like I said, if you want to continue to build and, just to keep on making this flower bigger, well then you're just going to keep repeating your process, and you're just going to keep going and going, and the bigger the flower, the bigger the petals. So you may want to you know, cut out some bigger shapes, and then of course build onto your flower that way. So I'm just going to do one more petal, or one more flower, I'm sorry. And again, I'm just going to place it in the petals going in the opposite direction, if I'm saying that right. And then just to make it a little more fuller, get that little string out of there. And then again, if you have any even strings or what have you, and that you're trying to get off, or it won't come off, and you don't want to mess up your flower, just take your lighter and just heat them down. They automatically kind of like disappear, or they will just turn to clear. And what I also like to do is, why the glue's hot but it dries very fast, is I like to take a little glitter and then apply it to my flower, because like I said, the glue is still a little hot yet. So there you have it, if you can see it with the glitter on there. I'm Denise. Until next time, you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and see you next video. Until then, God bless.